Okay, so it looks like the market is starting to go down, which, like I said, I mean, in case of trading this strategy, there's always like the chances of the market going down from this point is only 10%. Now obviously some people might ask, so if it's just 10%, so why is it that I'm shorting the market, I'm not going long? Well, if you understand how this strategy works, you'd rather be on the selling side than to be on the buying side, because even if the market does go up, like I said, eventually it's going to come down. So the market going up would only give me an opportunity to even add on to my position. So so yeah, to be honest with you, want to take a short position using this strategy, the extended runner, I don't even want the market to go down, because I go in with usually half a risk, because I am expecting the market to go up so that I can take I can add on to my position. But if it goes down, it goes down. There's nothing I can do. I'm still in the trade. I'm still gonna make a little profit on it, and at the end of the day, that's what trading is about, you know. So it's all about trying to combine risk management, and also following your plan, trading your plan, because that's the most important thing. Like I said, this is going to be the first time you guys are seeing this strategy on this. I think last week all the trades that we took last week, they're all based on the runner strategy, and yeah, so every strategy that we took last week was based on the runner strategy. I think we're getting an extended runner today, and so we'll see how this week is gonna pan out. Obviously, so far we're in 456 pips, 5 winners and 1 losses. So let's see if we can get close to what we did last month in terms of making 3,500 pips. But anyway, back to the trade. Like I said, the market is starting to move right now. The pound yen hasn't quite started moving in my direction yet, and it's the same strategy as well, which, you know, I was expecting probably if the market doesn't go down from this point, then certainly when we get to New York session, we could potentially have a reversal. But I'm gonna delete this out, since the market is already giving a sign that, you know, it could potentially go down from here. I mean, we're not too far off from the official UK opening anyway. We're only about 50 minutes away from UK opening, so yeah, so let's see how this is gonna pan out. We might get a movement that takes us all the way down, but let's see. So yeah, as we wait for this market to go down, yeah, actually a few people have actually got in touch after I dropped my last video on the forex market preview, which is quite nice to see, because people are just still wondering like how this strategy works. Like, guys, I mean, I could come here and, like I said, you get, you know, if you get in touch, you know, we can have a one-on-one session. I'll teach you completely the first strategy, which is the rise and crash. I'll teach you that one completely free, Like you don't even have to pay for anything. Because in terms of my favorite strategy to trade on this day trading is definitely the rise and crash, and it's something that combines fundamentals, technicals, and also a little bit of common sense. Um, and this is one of the things that I do have this as part of my course in terms of because this is what you're looking at here is a contracting pattern. This is a contraction, and these types of contractions usually break to the upside. Now notice the word I say usually, break to the upside. It doesn't mean they're always going to break to the upside. And what I find is really important is you're able to combine, because when you start trading, when you start being profitable in trading, you have to have the ability to be able to analyze the market much deeper than on the surface level, like what you come across on the internet, like the basic strategies out there. Like this trading, there's a lot more that goes into trading than just looking at what you see in front of you and just trading it. Like, if I wasn't trading this day trading strategy, if I was just trading a contraction and expansion strategy, I would be expecting this market to actually move up. And it could do that. The market might still do that. But understanding day trading strategy, understanding the market as a whole, and looking at the bigger picture. So the chances of the market actually going down, there is a good chance of the market doing that. So taking a short position here, I mean, there's going to be times where I wouldn't even take a short position here, but based on what happened yesterday in the market, that's the reason why I'm going short on this market, based on what happened yesterday. Like yesterday, I did not trade yesterday because it was Easter Monday. I wasn't really expecting the market to be volatile, and we did get quite a huge move yesterday. I mean, this all happened yesterday. This move all happened yesterday. And because of this move, that's the reason why I'm going short in the market. So, like I said, the market could still do this. I mean, if the market still does that, that's even going to give me a more chance to add on to my position. Because regardless of what the market does, this move down is coming either today or tomorrow. On Wednesday, we're gonna get this move down. And you guys are here with me, watching this live stream. Just mark my words. Take the trade. Like I said, I'm not advising you to trade or anything, but guys, if you wanna you can even use a demo account. Just place a trade on the demo account and see what's gonna happen. But going with a little bit of low risk, because like I said, this could still happen. We could get to New York session and the market could take off, because this is still a contracting pattern, and a contracting pattern usually breaks to the upside. But there's going to be a few times where the market will just head down. There's going to be a few times when the market doesn't, and that usually happens if you look at what the market has done on the previous day. I mean, I can't say the same story for the pound yen, because the pound yen, we are kind of there's probably more chance of the pound yen going up again today. Even though this can also be seen as a contracting pattern, a different type of contraction. It's a flat contraction. It's more of a flat contraction than a channel contraction. But I'm still short. Like I said, based on what happened in the market yesterday, I'm short in this market. Can the market still go up higher? Yeah, it can still do that, and I actually want it to do that, because that will give me an opportunity to add onto my position, like I said. But yeah, so far let's see what the market is gonna do, because so far we are currently on how many pips in terms of profit? I showed the market around 1362. It's about 56 pips so far in profit. And yeah, so in terms of this strategy, I'm trade extended runner, it usually, if the market does go, like I said, some of these the results where you see we've made 34 pips are those results where the market kind of consolidated during that day, and and we kind of move our stop loss to break even. But most of the time you can see when the extended runner does go, it's usually quite, we're talking about 150 to 200 pips in terms of profit. That's what we get on this extended runner strategy. So could be expecting the same thing again. So could be expecting the same thing again. I mean, if it goes all the way down to the lowest price it went yesterday, that's about 180 pips. So, and that's the kind of movement I'm looking for. If the market goes all the way down to the opening price that we had yesterday, or the lowest price that the market went for the week, then that will be my cue to take my position. But that is going to be under one condition, because this probably going to happen over the next couple days. If it does happen today, then yeah. So in terms of my profit, because obviously you guys come and you see me trading right there, I don't have any stop loss. I don't trade with stop losses and take profits, but I do know where I'm going to exit the market if things don't go my way. But in terms of this strategy, in terms of extended runner, there is absolutely no going out of the market, because if you understand what the market is going to do for the whole week, we're not going to get this market is not going to, it's going to come, this move down is going to happen. It's just the way the market moves. Once you understand that mechanism, the market is going to move down. So I don't need to use stop loss. I do know where I'm going to exit the trade if the market continues to go in my direction. This is going to be my exit, my take profit level, somewhere down here. But yeah, so like I said, if any of you guys are interested in learning this strategy, because the first session that we're gonna do is completely free. You can come take the first session. If you don't like it, it's because there's so much to what I'm showing you right now. That's like, guys, you have no idea. If I start, the strategy goes much deeper than just looking at the market and just saying, but there's a reason for every single thing I do, every single trade I take, how I analyze the market on a day-to-day basis. There's a reason behind every single thing. And yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of people when it comes to trading that are stuck in this circle where they are constantly kind of like finding new strategies or trading strategies that they're kind of used to. So they backtest the strategy, they get all the results they want to get, and then they start trading, and then they are profitable for a while, but then the losing streak come around, and then it's a vicious circle, guys, to be stuck in. I've been in that place where it's just that's just the way trading is. You work hard on something, you think you finally found the magic formula, the magic strategy that's going to make you money. You trade it for a while, you have a couple losses, and then it just either you blow your account or you just lose confidence. I mean, and I said this like in one of my streams last week, that when it comes to like strategies, I wouldn't say they don't work, they do work, but the problem with strategies is they only work about 60% of the time. So to be able to be successful in trading, to be able to be profitable in trading a strategy that only works 60% of the time, you have to almost trade like a machine. And the reason is because machines don't have emotions. If you're going to trade like a human being, trade a strategy that has a 60% winning ratio, then you're probably going to need anywhere between 10 to 17 years of experience in the market, because those years of experience are what's going to kind of build you emotionally and helps you to deal with all the psychological part of trading, because that's the part where you need to master. So if you're going to trade a strategy that's that you find out there, or that you learn from somewhere, I'm not saying the strategies are not going to work, but I'm just saying you almost have to trade like a machine. And that takes time to be able to master the psychological part of trading. That's going to take years and years and years of trading. So the only way you can be profitable in trading is It's either you go down that route of learning a strategy, sticking to it, back testing it, and just going through the motions, going through the losses, the blowing of accounts, and building your psychology. Or you can find a strategy that's guaranteed to win you 80-90% of your trades. Because if you have a strategy that wins you 80-90% of your trades, then you don't really need to, you're not gonna face too many losing streaks. And then every time you win, obviously the winners are really quite, yeah, and it's very rare to find a strategy that wins 80-90% of the time and has a risk to reward ratio of like 3 or 4 to 1. It's very rare, guys. Anywhere you can go and find most of the strategies that are going to win you 80-90% of your trades, those strategies have a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 1 or even less than 1 to 1. So everything I do here, all this strategy that I teach here is just a combination of every single thing that I've been through in trading. All the strategies that I know, it combines every single thing, and yeah, it's just different. So, and you're gonna see it here, guys. You've already seen it from last week. For everyone that has been with me on the live stream, you've seen it last week. The trades that we took, the winners that we took. Hopefully, me streaming this strat, because I only stream the UK session. I don't stream. I take trades. It just depends on when the strategy, whichever strategy I'm trading. Kind of like this extended runner is a strategy that I open my positions right before the close of day yesterday. That's when I took this position on the extended runner. The runner strategy that I usually trade, which you guys have seen last week. Usually I take those trades between 7 to 8 or 9 of 7 to 9 o'clock UK session, within the first couple hours of UK sessions. That's how those strategies works. That's assuming the market meets all the criteria, assuming every single plan has been ticked off, because like I said, there's so many things that the market needs to accomplish before you place a trade. The extended runner is a strategy that I trade at the close of Monday. And 3.1 positive, 3.1 negative, you're hardly gonna see me trade 3.1 negative. Even though 3.1 negative is there's a reason for that. I have it as my strategy, but I'm probably never gonna trade it. But it's very important in understanding my strategy as well, which is kind of really weird. It's very important to understand my strategy, but it's not a strategy that I'm gonna trade. But it's very important to know what that means. Usually 3.1 negative, if I don't trade 3.1 negative, then there's a potential for me to trade Friday explosion, because these two, they go hand in hand in terms of how they behave. So moving on to the trade list, guys. If you in the live stream, if you do have any questions, I would if you just ask any question. Let's keep this lively, because if I can only talk for so long, I can't go on talking for 2 hours, or however long the duration of my live stream is. So if you do have any questions, anything you want to know regarding trading, just put it in the live chat. I can see it, and I can we can talk more about it, because we're here to talk about trading. We're here to learn about trading. That's what it is. And you guys are so nowadays it's a lot easier to be a trader. It's a lot easier. All you need is just the knowledge. Just have the knowledge, because the money is there for you. There's so many prop firms out there that will give you the capital to trade. I'm trading with a prop firm right now at the moment. So they give you the money to trade. So you just learn. All you need to just learn how to trade. And everything you see out there, these different ways that you can learn trading. Different ways. But like I say, you just have to be able to understand what I told you earlier. The 2 different parts that you can be successful in trading is, the first part is, obviously learning the strategies, but knowing that path is going to take you over 10 years. Because the psychological part of trading is learning how to trade is going to take you, a few weeks. That's all the materials you need is all available on the internet. Baby Pips, for example, you can learn everything you need to know about trading. But there are some things that you're never gonna see on the internet. Example, this strategy that I'm trading, you're never gonna see it anywhere on the internet, because it's not a strategy that is based on any strategy. It's just a strategy that's based on the experiences you've been through the markets, and we're better to learn than experience. Experience is the best teacher. That's what they say. So hopefully some of you guys have already taken this trade when I started streaming today, because when I started streaming, the market was still close to where I shorted the market yesterday. And if you had joined me earlier, you still you could be on over 50 pips. I said I do this streaming, guys, Monday to Thursday, 7:30 to 10 a.m. UK time. And yes, and most of the time you're probably gonna see me trading the runner or the extended runner strategy. And yeah, so feel free to join. Feel free to welcome and to join and see how it works, because it's not going to be every day that you see me trading, guys. There's going to be some times where none of either the extended runner or the runner is not in place, so but for those of you that have joined me over the last couple from last week, then they've been quite lucky, because I've traded almost every single day, with the exception of when did I not trade? Monday last week. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but yeah. Come on, guys. I'm sure you must have questions regarding trading or anything you want to talk about on the live chat. Anything, guys. You can ask anything while we see how this trade progresses, because trading is there's a lot of waiting around, because even when you have a position open, you just have to wait around. $64 pips so far. That's a trading range for today. We're gonna have a minor obstacle here for this market. Again, this is previous structure, resistance, now turn support. A lot of people are going to be able to recognize that. So yeah, if we get to US Open, we can potentially get a reversal, and I still maintain the fact that this contraction is likely going to break to the upside. And what you're going to see is, if you come back on the live streaming today, if we do get this contraction breaking, because I'll only be streaming for the next hour and so on, that's it. So you're not going to see the conclusion of this trade today, unless if we get something really strange that the market just decides to go all the way down to the yesterday's low. Then I will be closing the trade at some point today. But what you're gonna see is, and I'm gonna tell you this, and followed you on Instagram. Thank you for following me on Instagram. I need to be a little bit more active on Instagram, to be honest. I've been posting lately on just YouTube and Facebook, but I will be active on Instagram again. But yeah, so what I was gonna say is, this is what you're gonna expect to see, guys. You come back here tomorrow, like I said, unless the market goes all the way to yesterday's low, then you're gonna come here, you're gonna see this trade is gonna still be open during tomorrow's streaming session. And what the expectation is, the market will go and make another high, and if that happens by the end of today, then I'll be taking another short position with an even bigger risk than what you see here. And all signs are pointing towards the market going up to make another high. That's all signs. Everything is pointing, because we have a contracting pattern here. We have a previous structure support here, which is going to be previous structure resistance, which is going to be support here, and the fact that the market doesn't really have any momentum. Because even if we get to that support level at New York session, the average daily pip range is going to be around 96 pips. The market can easily reverse that. That is not strong enough to so unless, like I said, if the market has to go well below this before New York opening, we're talking about over 120 pips in terms of average daily pip range, then we're not going to see that. If the market does that, then we can potentially go all the way to yesterday's low, which is a very, very slight chance of that happening. But nevertheless, this is what you're gonna see, guys. Come tomorrow, you're gonna see either of these movement, either the market going up to make another high, and in that case I will have two short positions, And also here on the pound yen, it's a really really weird one, but it's still doing what I expect the market to do. We had a huge move yesterday, and now the market is just consolidating. These consolidations, they can last for the whole of today, and then we get a move up tomorrow, and probably somewhere during New York session we get the reversal. But the good thing is, I mean, it looks like this week the yen is going to be the one dictating where we go, because usually if the yen is stronger against the US dollar, then you can potentially see the yen dragging all the other currency pairs across the board. That's what we're gonna see. Let's drop down to the 5-minute time frame and see what the market is doing. Yeah, still in this channel, and the reason why, guys, I'm not gonna be streaming for a lot longer than most people kind of want me to, because believe me, I would have nothing more than to sit here all day and just we go through all these trades with you. But yeah, I've only got just a couple hours in the morning to spare. In the afternoon I do my I do have a lot of students that I teach, so but yeah, I just hope that this is at least enough to show you guys something that you can, because every single time that you come here watching me trade in the UK session, most often than not you're gonna be seeing some profit. Really, I think the whole of last week we've only had a day where we did not make money. So again, guys, any questions that you may have, just say anything on the group chat. Nobody's gonna judge you for anything here. We all here because of trading, nothing else. Yeah, like I say, if anybody's interested in learning this strategy, you get the first session for free. This is what it is, live day trading course, and it's probably the cheapest course you're gonna find on the internet, to be honest with you. And yeah, so let's wait and see how this market is gonna pan out. I mean, official UK opening is only about 18 minutes away, so let's see. That's not really gonna have any impact on this currency pair, to be honest, on the dollar yen. It's more on the pound yen that we're gonna see any sort of an impact. But yeah, so in terms of like the days, it's more like break even, really. Down 100 here and up. Or is it 100? Yeah, so it's kind of, it's a break even day so far. It's like the New Zealand. We could potentially have a run a trade on the pound New Zealand dollar. Let me just look at this a little bit. Yeah, oh god, I almost missed that one. We have a run a trade on the pound New Zealand dollar. I have a run a trade on the pound New Zealand dollar. So again, in a second I'm going to explain why I took that trade and what the expectation is. Just need to I trade different accounts, guys. It's not just one account that I trade, so I need to place that trade on my other account as well. So we have a runner trade on the pound New Zealand dollar, which I just placed. Now, for those of you guys who have been with me in the live stream last week, that you will know how this trade is gonna go in terms of a runner trade. Yeah. Now the expectation is this market should continue to rally for the rest of the day, at least until New York opening. But what usually happens is we usually tend to get a little pullback and then the market continues. Now if that pullback happens, I will be adding onto my position. So but yeah, the pound New Zealand dollar, we have a runner trade and we'll see how the market is gonna, yeah. This is quite a late one. I wasn't expecting that to happen today, but anyway, it's what's done is done. So we've got 3 open trades right now. A short position on the dollar yen, short position on the pound yen, and a long position on the pound New Zealand dollar. The runner strategy will definitely be closed today. And in terms of the strategy, it's potentially going to be a winning trade, because usually with the runner trade, depending on what the momentum that we have right now, that will take us onto the US opening. But yeah, the runner trades are usually, I mean, you've seen the results, guys. Just to kind of give you back the results, you can see the results. The runner trades are probably the most common trades that I take on my day trading, and I hardly lose. I mean, February was an exception where I had 4 losses, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins and 4 losses. January 3 losses and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is not too bad. Yeah, so the losses do happen on the runner trade, but they're quite rare. I mean, in a month you can expect probably to take at least anywhere between 10 to 15 trades in a month, and you can probably lose about 3 or 4. So, but yeah, so we'll see how this is gonna pan out. This is definitely gonna be closed at some point today, probably sometime in the afternoon. So as we await this, the dollar yen seems to be really going well. But as I said, a big test is gonna come at this structure level at New York opening, which is about 5 hours away. Let's just see where the market is going. If we blow through this support level before New York opening, then you can guarantee this is going to take us straight all the way to the profit target. If we don't do that, we can get a retracement here, take us onto tomorrow, and then we're going to take a short position. That's the plan. Everything is mapped out. You know exactly what you have to do. So it's all about reacting. You know exactly what the market is likely going to do. There's different scenarios of what the market is going to do. So that's what I love about this strategy. The job is just to react to what the market is going to do. It's not about trying to predict. There's a little bit of prediction involved as well, of course. I mean, shorting the trade last night was me predicting the market is going to go down. But now at this moment in time, it's all about managing the trade and seeing what's likely to happen, thinking like the other trader, you know. So let's see. Yeah, if you guys are just joining up, just open another position on pound New Zealand dollar, and this is based on the runner strategy. Buy order, and the expectation is the market is gonna where's the tool I'm looking for? Path. The first scenario is we're just gonna get a straight move all the way to New York, official New York opening, which is where I will be closing my position. Second scenario is we get a move down followed by a move towards New York opening, and again that's where I'm going to be closing my position. And we do have the really rare scenario where the market goes down from there. That's a very rare scenario, and in terms of percentages, it's 5% chance of that happening. There's 60% chance of that happening. And the rest is I want the 35%, because with the 35% I can add on to my position. I get a bigger and even bigger win. But what usually happens is we get the 60%. Last week we had all of this. We had one of the 5%, we have one of the 35%, and 4 of the 60%. So let's see what the market is going to give us today. Let's go back to our best trade of the day so far. Dollar yen. And I'm about 40 minutes to the end of the stream, guys, so guys, we're 20 minutes to the end of the today's stream. Okay guys, let's just have a quick final check on all the positions, and I think I'm gonna call it a day in terms of today's streaming. So we've got the US dollar yen, of course. That one, it's so far is the best trade of the day, and the other position is the pound yen. That one is just hovering around break even, so we'll see how that's gonna pan out. And last but not the least, the pound New Zealand dollar is still around break even as well, because it's right where we bought it. So that's it for today's streaming, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 7:30 to 10 a.m. UK time.